Good afternoon, people of the internet, or good morning, or good night, whatever time you are watching this video. In today's video, I'm going to be building up my dream BMX bike on dance comp. So I'm not 400% sure if this video has ever been done on YouTube or anybody's ever even made a video kind of like this. But I get a lot of comments and I get a lot of messages each week asking me, what parts do you recommend? Is this part any good? Should I get a pink or blue bike? Are Odyssey parts any good? And quite honestly, stuff of that nature. So that being said, this video is pretty much just explaining to you guys what parts I pretty much recommend and what my dream bike would be. That being said, I have my plantain chips and I have my water. So I will be going into the corner of the screen right now. So first and foremost, we have to go to dance comp. And before anybody says anything, we're going to use dance comp today. Mainly because it's just so much easier and it has so much more of a variety of parts as to LB's, Empire BMX, and stuff of that. Alright, peep the shopping cart right now. It says $0. I'm just gonna guess that I'm gonna end up having a shopping cart full of $1,000. Maybe even $1,500. No, let's see. Alright, starting out, we are going to get bar ends. Now, I don't really have much to say about bar ends, but I do recommend the Shadow bar ends. I've had mine for such an abnormally long time, so I would never ever change up what kind of bar ends I get. So because my bike is mint and chrome right now, we are going to change it up and we are going to do black and mint. Because why not? So we're getting black Shadow bar ends. Moving on to the bottom brackets. All bottom brackets are really just the same exact freaking thing. Just different outer casings for what you want to have on your bike and what you want to be representing. So that being said, demolition's always been good to me. We're going to add that. So this certain bike build that I am building, I am not going to add any brakes of any manner because I don't ride brakes as is. There's a big controversy about chains versus half link, full link. I personally ride full links, so I'm just going to stick with full links. What full link should I get is the question. I'm going to keep it simple, most likely, and I'm just going to get the KMC 410 chain because it just looks so simple and it's not such a big hassle. A lot of people always ask me, why don't I ride half link chains? Aren't they the strongest chains in the world? I broke like 3 half links before, and after breaking a half link, I rode a full one and I never broke it, ever. So, maybe it's just because I'm an idiot and I install things wrong, or maybe it's just because full links are way better. Either way, I'm sticking with full links. Cranks. Oh boy, oh boy, oh freaking boy. So I'm just gonna have to go with the Demolition Rig cranks just because not only are they 24mm, but they are super solid. Dennis Enerson, I just said Enerson. Yeah, Dennis Enerson. Dennis Enerson rides them, and I mean, come on. If that doesn't say anything, what else will? Anyways, these cranks come in 170mm. Right now I ride 175, but I'd like to go down to 170. Just for myself and for me to be more comfortable, I would definitely get 170 because I'm doing tail whips right now and it's much easier to have a shorter area to catch your pedals and stuff with. So when Dance Comp offers you guys and says, add your free gift, always get the shirt. Always, no matter what. The hats suck. Sorry, Dance Comp. I'm getting the Odyssey R32 forks, no matter what. That has been my go-to forks, no matter what, since I started riding. And I can't stress enough, Odyssey forks are definitely worth the money, no matter what. I don't understand why people ride any other forks. Anyways, I definitely recommend Odyssey R32 forks just because they're just so freaking sick. So moving on, we're going to the frames. Now personally, I ride a 21-inch top tube, but that is because I am like 6 foot something, and that I need a 21-inch because I'm tall. But for you guys, it may be different. You guys may want to ride a 20 and a half. You guys may ride a 20. It's all just personal preference. So we're scrolling down. Right now, I have the Fit Savage frame in mint green. So we're gonna try finding a frame that comes in like mint greenish. I'm not gonna lie. I've always wanted a Sunday frame, a mint green Sunday frame. And I know, overrated Sunday frames. I've always wanted one ever since I started riding, and I never really got the chance to buy one because frames are so expensive. So that being said, we're gonna try finding a Sunday frame in mint green. Just narrowed the search down to just strictly Sunday frames. Perfect. It's perfect. The Sunday Soundwave V2 frame toothpaste. Let's look at the geometry. So, ooh, only one is available right now. Alright, going down to grips. I am definitely going to have to get the S&M holder grips just because those grips are freaking awesome. Alright, found them. They don't have black? Flip over this freaking desk, that's not cool. Alright, we're just gonna go with graphite right now. But in a perfect world where I did order all this, I'd be getting black. So going down or up to the bars, we are going to get Odyssey Lumberjack bars because I always have a little bit of lumberjack in me and I've always wanted to express it through a set of bars. I'm just kidding. The lumberjack bars are actually pretty nice and I'm a fan of them. So once we find those, that'll be freaking awesome. Alright, so yeah, they do not have any lumberjacks. So instead of the lumberjacks, we're just gonna have to go with the Odyssey Boss bars, the Aaron Ross signature bars. Now I ride my bars with 9-inch rise, sometimes 9.5, 9.25, somewhere in that general area, depending on the circumstance, such as what type of stem I'm riding, such as the forks, blah, 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 stuff like that nature. The headset. So for those of you guys who do not know, all headsets are generally the same. All BMX headsets are the same. No matter what you get, they're all the same thing, except for the King ceramic ones. Those are pretty nice and they're not the same thing. But anyways, all headsets are generally the same thing. It's just what company you want to ride it. Same thing with the bottom bracket. We are definitely gonna rep Demolition because Demolition has always been so good to me. So for the hub, I would definitely get a Shadow Raptor, the old version Shadow Raptor in black, laced to a G Sport rim. So we're gonna add those very, very quickly. Well, they do not have the Shadow Raptor hubs on Dance Comp, and I just spent a little bit looking for them, but they do have the BTR cassette hubs. So that being said, we are going to get the BTR cassette hub, but just note, that's going to be in black. Anyways, I would have a cassette because right now I have a coaster and I'm getting so freaking sick of it. And I know I said that I'd never change back to cassette, but I'm not talking about those times. For the pedals, I'm just going to search them up because I already know what I want. I would get the Odyssey Grandstands because my friend has those pedals and they look so freaking sick. And I really want them. Beginning the black, obviously. Now, I ride metal pedals a lot. So much because my feet don't slip. I wear shin pads, so I'm not really worried about pedal bites and stuff like that. And they're just an overall amazing pedal. The Odyssey Grandstands are huge. They're freaking that big. No joke. That big. I'm just kidding. They're really big compared to regular pedals, and it has a lot more foot clearance, foot room for people with big feet like me. I have an 11.5 shoe. I know for some of you guys that's not really that big, but for me, I wear big bulky shoes, so having a big pedal is very, very crucial. Boom. So we are almost halfway done, and it is at $1,120.30. So going down to the seat posts, I would probably end up just getting a random seat post because they're all the same and nobody really freaking cares about seat posts. So that being said, we are going to definitely end up repping some Eclat Torch 15 Pivotal Seat Post Black. That's the one I have on my bike right now. I would get the Stranger Reservation seat. That is the seat I have right now. But because it's the only seat in the whole entire freaking industry that actually matches my color scheme. There we go. Perfect. So we would be getting the Stranger Reservation seat. Add to cart. This used to be Sean Rocani's signature seat, but I don't think he's on Stranger anymore. Spokes and nipples, we can't really order those online, I don't think anymore. Yeah, you have to call them and stuff. So spokes, they're generally gonna be around, like, probably end up spending 50 bucks on spokes and nipples and to have them laced up. But I'm pretty sure Dance Comp does it for free, but Dance Comp lacing sometimes sucks. So that being said, we're just gonna add 50 bucks on the cart after we are all done. Alright, here we go, sprocket time. Sprockets are all not the same, but they're all generally very crucial what you get. I currently have the, oh god, I have the Madeira. I have the Madeira something sprocket. I don't really remember what it's called, but it's the Madeira Bash sprocket. That sprocket is actually pretty, no, I have the Madeira Signet sprocket. That's what I have. And I'd end up probably getting the new Odyssey sprocket just because it looks so freaking sick. The LaGuardia sprocket, I had it at one point, but then I got rid of it. Worst mistake of my life. So moving down to the stems, I would honestly probably, yeah, right off the bat, I'd probably get a Colony stem just because Colony, I've always wanted a part of theirs. No matter what it was, I always wanted a part of Colony, and their stems look so dialed. Alright, so for tires, this is very, very, very debatable, but I want a light tire. I've always wanted light tires, always been into light tires. I had Animal GLHs, was one of the heaviest tires in the game, and I never really liked them that much. And now I have Demolition Momentums because they're like a good pound difference than the GLHs. And you know, I'm a fan of them. I actually completely adore them. Now when it comes to tires, I'm not gonna lie, I probably get more tire questions than anything else. Honestly guys, get the more expensive tires. And I hate to be that guy to make you guys think that you guys are just giving your money away, but the more money that you spend on your BMX parts is what you get. You can't just spend $20 on a set of bars and then get so pissed off that you end up breaking that part. Dude, you spent $20, $30 on this part, so don't expect it to last. All BMX parts will break eventually, no matter what. It's just depending on what you get and what company is better for you. In this case, we are going to get the Shadow Conspiracy Contender Featherweight tire in black. We have to add one more. If you guys saw my video on how to make your BMX bike never get a flat tire again, you guys already know that tubes don't really matter that much. If you just get a 20-inch tube, regardless if it's heavy duty, regardless what type it is, it will just do the same thing. If you do everything correctly, you will never get a flat if you have a deluxe regular tube. So don't be afraid. In this case, we're just gonna get the 20 by 1.95 to 2.40. We're gonna add that to the cart. So going down to the valve caps, I don't think you guys understand to an extent. Valve stems mean so much to me. I'd probably end up getting the bullet valve stems in black. So just imagine that these bullet valve stems I'm adding right now as we speak are black. So with rims, I would be getting the G Sport roll cage, but I don't think they sell them anymore. It's either the roll cage or bird cage. They don't sell one of them anymore. So I'd be getting two roll cage rims because I've always been a fan of G Sport rims, although I don't have them on my bike right now. I had Odyssey. I gotta restart this clip one sec. I had Odyssey rims and they're okay. I mean, Odyssey rims, I've had them forever, so I'm not really complaining. So that being said, I would definitely be getting G Sport rims because I always wanted to try them out. And honestly, I think we just covered a whole BMX bike. $1,500. I thought it was going to be way more. So a quick little recap of what we have in our cart. We have the Shadow Conspiracy bars. We got the Demolition bottom bracket. We got the KMC 410 chain. We got the Demolition Rig 24 cranks. And I know the cranks and bottom bracket won't really fit together, but just imagine that the Demolition mid bottom bracket is a 24 millimeter. Anyways, we got the Free Dance Comp shirt, the classic. We got the Odyssey R Racing forks in black 32. We got the Sunday Soundwave V2 frame in toothpaste 21-inch, the S&M holder grips in black. We got the Odyssey Boss bars in black too, 9-inch rise as always. We got the Demolition V2 integrated headset because, you know, always repping that Demolition. We got the Shadow Conspiracy BTR cassette FA hub. For those of you guys who are wondering, FA means female axle. The Odyssey Grandstands pedals in black in freaking metal as always. We got the Eclat Torch pivotal seat. We also got, ooh, there's two hubs on there. We be getting one of those hubs. We got two Odyssey Boss bars. Get rid of that. We only need one. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We have the Stranger Reservation seat. We got the Odyssey MDS LaGuardia 2 sprocket. We have the Colony squareback stem. We have two of the Shadow Conspiracy featherweight tires. We have the tubes, we got the valve stems, we only need one valve stem. Alright, so everything else is fine. But we missed something very crucial. We missed the front hub. So we would just be getting the Shadow Conspiracy front hub. So never freaking mind. I don't think they even have that. Okay, this is... Flip over the freaking desk again. So I guess instead of the Shadow Conspiracy Raptor front hub, because, you know, they don't sell them anymore, we're just going to get the Primo N4FL hub because it's pretty cool, I guess. But no, in all seriousness, all my friends have the Primo N4FL hub, and they've had no problems with it whatsoever. So, I mean, that's pretty much my go-to secondary hub if I ever break the hub I have now. So, for those of you guys who are wondering, like, why the hell am I making this video because half of these parts are already on my bike, it's just because a lot of people just want me to recommend parts to them, and this video is just shouting out all you guys who always want me to tell you guys what parts to get and what to buy and what are the best parts for your bike. So now we are going to customize the bike. We are going to make this bike into something real-ish. Anyways, I'm just going to show you guys what it will look like if I did buy all those parts. Alright, let's get this show on the road and let's make the bike that's in this shopping cart on Dancecomp right now. Let's do this. Alright, so it's brakeless, for sure. Alright, frame. They don't have a mint green, so we're just going to do teal. The forks are black. The headset's black. The bars are black. The stem's black. Barn's black. Grip's black. Seat's black. Everything else is black, 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 black. So, that being said, this is what my bike would look like if I bought all those parts on Dancecomp. Obviously, I'd be getting pegs, and the pegs I would recommend are definitely the Fit Wizard pegs. So let's just add everything up really quickly. Let me get my calculator. Yeah, 140. It is at $1,048.85. If I add 50 to that, it would be $1,540.85. 50 is for the spokes and nipples. If I were to add pegs, with pegs being around the $12 each is for Fit Wizard pegs, plus 12, plus 12, plus 12, plus 12. It would be $1,588.85. But we aren't finished there. We have to add shipping, and shipping probably would be, oh, it says right there, 20 bucks. That's 20. Okay, now we are at $1,608.85. So that being said, this pretty much concludes this video. If you guys like this video, I'll make sure you guys drop a like, drop subscribe, drop anything and everything you guys can. If you guys ever want to see a video like this or any video in general, please leave some feedback. Leave anything you guys can, because I will continue videos like this if you guys just leave some comments. And unfortunately, I am getting surgery soon for my shoulder in about 2 weeks, October 13th. So that being said, I can't really make riding videos that much anymore. So it's going to be videos kind of like this, where I just sit in front of a computer, I just talk, or I just go outside and I explain a trick to you guys. If you guys watch my video, get used to this voice because it's going to be talking a lot lately. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys definitely drop a like, drop subscribe, and if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys click that little bell thing on my channel to be notified when I post a video like this or any video in general. If you guys are annoyed by my voice, congratulations, you guys did it. You guys made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and peace.